hanging out. But you can get a star, you can get your name on a star that I'll be taking in a little portable star jar with me to Comic-Con as part of my Cozy Witch cosplay. Thank you for the stretch. Ooh. Everybody have a little stretch. I'm going to have a little bite of my sandwich as well while I'm here. While we catch up. The register of formal request needed doctor's justification, which I can get. Ugh. Saving up for the Comic-Con star. Oh, Eli, that's really kind of you. Thank you. Yum, 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 yum. Trying to find a better doctor, yep. It's possible. Too much fat and too much sugar. Tasty, tasty fat, yes. They've yet to knock the bird feeder over since Summer fenced it off, but Kobe did trample the veg patch the other day. Just cause. And Kobe's a little monkey. As you're making a lightsaber, what colour would yours, or is it going to be? Well, this one is based on Obi-Wan, because I adore Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think he is a sassy boy, and I love him. So this is going to be Cozy One Kenobi. So this is based on Obi-Wan's third saber, so really it should be blue. But I do not know. I would like to say mine would be, you know, like orange, but it would look too much like it had been like corrupted. I'm not sure how I would go looking for another job. I'm not in the headspace of job hunting. Don't think that many jobs will let a new person work from home. Genuinely love what my department and company does. Don't want to leave that behind. Are they saying that you need to be in permanently, like every day I'm on, or like a few days a week, or... I started puppy raising as I didn't think I could put myself through saying a final goodbye like that again. And that's such an awesome thing. Because I think a lot of people, like, with things like pet fostering, I know a lot of people who foster cats or dogs before they get adopted into their forever home. And I've always said I don't know if I'd be able to do that, because just getting that connection with an animal and looking after them and, you know, all of those things, it would be really, really hard for me to let them go. I've had to do that before. I was looking after my sister's dog for about 9-10 months. And by then I felt like she was ours. And then my sister contacted and said she was ready to take her back. And so I gave her back, and it was really, really hard. So yeah, I can't imagine doing that repeatedly. So I have the utmost respect for people who raise and train and foster and look after puppos, and then know that it's the right thing for them to, you know, to send them to their forever home. I'm waiting for my doctor's nurse and ask her if there's another doctor she recommends. Yeah. It's just so silly. So small picture on screen or in the Discord. Yes, I was going to do that, wasn't I? And I'm a silly. I'm a big silly. Never seen anyone make a lightsaber before. Yeah, I found a few people who have like crocheted them or made small ones for like those cute baby photo shoots that they do. But as far as I know, I don't know if anyone's made like one like this before that I could see. I found someone who made a sonic screwdriver, like felted one, which was rad. So Doctor Who fans, looking at you. But yeah, by the way, this will just be the lightsaber hilt. It's not going to be the full, like, 5-foot long glowing blade made out of felt. I think that would be a bit much. So this is just for me to wear, like, on my belt when I'm in cosplay, so... just half the days. Okay, so... Wait, hold on. Like 2.5 days in the office, if you want to go, like, right down there. Not sure she'll tell me anything. It might be a conflict of interest, where it might be worth a try. Yeah. All you can do is ask. Like, the worst they can do is say no. A lot of tummy achings now, but I know I deserve that. You're like, I did this to myself. Oh, Panda. You will feel fine. I'm sure you will. Just take it easy today. Yeah, definitely. So you deserve more respect. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Have I made a magic wand? I have not. I have my own wand. This is my wand. Oops. This is my wand. It is rowan. It's a very protective wood. But that was gifted to me. So I keep the wand at my desk. Aries is solid black like his mum. Hephaestus was a fawn Great Dane. Oh, they sound gorgeous. You're making me just want to come and snuggle all your doggies now, Mum. Saying goodbye to Merlin was tough. The drive home, I was sobbing like a baby. Walked into Bess wanting to play and it helped put the previous year into perspective. That's such a lovely way to think about it. But yes, so this will eventually be a lightsaber like this. Let me see if I can get a picture up. Maybe on break, I'll see whether I can just include the picture in the top corner there. About Aries and Hephaestus, yes. I do kind of love that. This needs to be connected pretty intensely to make sure that it does actually fit properly and doesn't wiggle about too much. Purple lightsaber only came into play. Samuel L. Jackson asked for a purple lightsaber. Is that true? Mace Windu was purple because Samuel L. Jackson wanted the purple. I love that. Need food. Good plan. Go get food. You deserve the foods. Go get the delicious foods. You heard that too? Ah, I love that. I mean, I do have a lightsaber fact coming up in about half an hour when I go on my break, so... Oh, wait, hold on. I can show you a picture on my phone of what it looks like. So, hold on. I got some good pictures of it. There we go. So this is the lightsaber that I'm making. This is like a 3D printed version of it that someone was selling. So I was just using those as references so I know where everything's going. Dog likes to hop up and down the stairs, so all you hear is thud, thud, thud. All we hear in this house is like scuttling as Peanut is just running around, a little chihuahua, so... I got PNG of the saber for you on the Discord. Thank you, Isla. I appreciate that. I will have a look see, because I've just got to pop that up in the right hand in the corner. Maybe I will do that shortly. 30 to break. Thank you, Lou. You're not meant to be here. Go and do holiday stuff. It is holiday day. Yes, of some kind. Hey, Helena, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you again. Hi, Maury. Good to see you. I love the scutless small dogs on hard floors. Yes, especially when they sort of increase. They sort of go. I'm here, but don't feel like talking. No worries, Ari. We love you lots. You just hang out and chill, okay? My cat is now yelling at me. He is a grey and white Tom named Snowball, and he's 13 or 14 years old. Yeah, it's Canberra's birthday today. I was like, we were saying it's some kind of a holiday. Yes. Using my time right now to get my college work done before my mental state gets the best of me. Good, but when you feel like it's enough, please just listen to your body, and just take that rest, okay? I am determined to get this so it is in a nice straight line all the way around. I really don't want to be like how I am with some pieces where I'm like, I've played with this enough, that'll do, you know? I'd really like this to be a good creation, so we'll see how we get on, right? Yeah, so happy birthday to Canberra, the entire area. Let me catch up. Why am I meant to be here? It's Sunday night. I thought Isla said that you were not meant to be here. So you to the Cozy's channel on Twitch, all sneaky like, I see you, Antam. Sneaky sneaks. Public holidays Monday. Right. Okay. Thank you. I don't know that. I don't know these things. But thank you for being here. How are you? Sorry I haven't been around. Life consists of work and sleep. Oh, mood, Helena. I've been really good. I'm really glad that I'm here with you lovelies. And I hope that you are all having a lovely day. But it's good to see you. I hope that work is not too hard, and I hope sleep is plentiful and exactly what you need. But it's great to see your name pop up in here. Yeah, there we go. Pillow fort for Ari. Tomorrow's a public holiday for the whole ACT. Nice. Hope everyone's feeling good and chill today. Me too. I really do. Said earlier we're taking a day off modding because money being on holiday in Victoria so you can watch movies. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm sure someone said there was. It's probably me getting confused. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. It's fine. I'm sorry, I got confused. Hi, Antan. Thank you for shouting out, Antan. Please go and follow the lovely Antan. Please go and follow everyone. Love They Live for how awful it was. I love They Live. They Live is best worst. It's great. Sometimes it's enough for you kind of push yourself to do more. That's the hard part. Yeah, but you just got to make sure that you just listen to yourself and figure out, like, that's enough for now, you know? Reach a good stopping point. And although if it's good, like, I tend to find that if you are working on, like, writing or something like that, if you reach a point where you're stopping, let's say, you know, like the end of a chapter or something like that, write the first few words of the next one. Because then it's so much easier to come back and start again rather than, like, starting from a blank spot, you know? You've already started that next chapter. And then just stop and wait and, yeah. Just posting on Twitter that we're watching They Live, so it's not work day tomorrow, so it means stay up late and not have to worry about being tired. And then I had that relayed to me and I got confused because I was not listening properly, so my fault. It's fine. It's been stressful, but we survive. It's so nice to sit in your stream once more. I've just read the title. We need a fertile lightsaber. I am. So this is going to be Obi-Wan's lightsaber. I'm going to. It looks a bit wobbly. I'm going to Star Wars Celebration, which is the big like annual celebration, and it's in London this year, so I get to go. The last time I went was in 2016, where I saw the legendary Carrie Fisher before she sadly passed. So it was awesome. And yeah, I decided I'm going as Cozy One Kenobi, so felted lightsaber. We do need some hydration, yeah. Let's have a little sip. I'm dropping my bottle, excuse me. I'm kind of flapping slightly at the moment. I apologise. It was subtly implying you won't mind me being late because it was wrestling adjacent to horror adjacent. I see. Okay, I got it. I apologise. I got the wrong end of the stick there. Yeah, doing it instead of modding. Yeah, there you go. Doing it instead of modding, so yeah. Yeah, it's all good. David about a joint holiday to Tunisia to live in where they shot a part of New Hope. Yes, they are still there. They are, those buildings are still there, and I believe you can still go and visit them. Cozy One Kenobi, yes, that's me. Did I have a photo with her? I didn't, sadly, but she was there. Mama Lee, you would absolutely love it. So she was in a panel at the con, and they had these huge screens that were projecting and showing what was going on in the hall, like in the panel hall. And she brought her dog with her, and his name is Gary. So he's Gary Fisher, which makes my heart so happy. And yes, I love John Carpenter. Start using Tailspire. Do I know Tailspire? The wrong end of the lightsaber. Well, there's that bit, yes. This is the top part where the let me just pull up a picture. Do you know what? I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna find the best picture that I can of the saber. Thank you, Isla. I'll have a look and see whether that one will work. And I shall put up a picture in the corner so that you guys can see what I'm working on. And it might be it might help. Sorry, I've got a whole bunch of sorry. Thank you. I'm wobbling a bit today. PNG, perfect. Okay. Alright. I may use the other one only because yeah, I might use that one. So let me just email that to myself. She brought Gary. Yes, Gary is so cute. Oh, thank you for shouting out Helena. Gary went everywhere with her. Yeah, it was so sweet. Went to the Mark Hamill panel at the last one. Oh, I'd love to meet Mark Hamill. love to meet Mark Hamill. He just seems like such a joy. Such a sweetie. Let me just send that to myself. Should have done this before, but you know, we'll do it on the fly. It's totally fine. Thank you for the alert, Mama Lee. Appreciate you. There we are. Right. Let me just find that. It may get a little bit juddery in here, so I apologise if it does. And this is actually the saber from episode 3. Let me just add a single image. Saber. Browse. There we go. There we go. Is that coming up okay? Can everybody see that? Should have gone for one of the transparent background, but that'll do. Is that okay? Can everybody see that now? Let me know. Well, it's good. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, now you can see how it looks a little bit more straight around the edges and stuff than mine, but it's okay. It's going to be a little soft lightsaber. Works great. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, I believe this image is actually from episode 3 from Sith, but it still relates to like the final saber that that Obi-Wan used. An Ewok lightsaber, yeah. Just a little one. During his panel, someone yelled, "Do the Joker voice," and he started talking like the Joker. Yes, Rose, yeah. He loves it, like, and I love that about him, you know? Like, I'm sure there would be other people who'd just be like, ugh, I just want to talk about my work, and he's like, no. He appreciates the fans, and he loves them. He seems like such a lovely guy. It's at that trust the process phase. It really is, Maury. It really, really is. But we'll get there. I just got to try and stick with it. Jaya Cat, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the raid. Please let me know I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Welcome in, raiders. Oh, Mia, is this you? Is this you? You're cheeky. Welcome in, raiders. How are you doing today? I'm Cozy and I hope you are too. I'm a needle felting streamer from the south of the UK. We are currently making a lightsaber, but we are all about the comfy, cozy vibes in here. So please consider hitting that follow button. If you have to raid and run, please hit follow and come back again another time. But it's great to see you. What were you up to today, Jaya? Hi, hi, hi. Bit of makers and crafting. Nice. What were you up to? So please, folks, consider following our new buddy. Go and check their streams out. A variety streamer of gaming and crafty stuff. There you go. There's something for everybody. You already follow. I appreciate that so much. But please let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Is it Jaya Cat? But I hope you had a wonderful stream today. Excellent. Good to see you. Yeah, we are getting there slowly with this lightsaber. Still just trying to get this part of it looking just a little bit neater. Yeah, JR, not JR. I have not heard from JR today, so I'm assuming he is getting some rest and having a nice lie-in. Can I just say I'm absolutely loving your gloves today, giving me a cozy woodland witch vibe. Yes! So there's JR doing the sleepy, quite possibly, yeah. Like I said, I haven't heard from him for a little bit. But yeah, these I love these. It's just super comfy. They're actually attached to the sleeves of this top, so some of my faves. Just helps me feel nice and comfy and cozy. Time is it? 11:42. I hope that everyone's having a nice day today. I know that we've had some folks who are having a bit of a hard time. We've had a few conversations that have been a little tough because people are having a tough time. But I hope that you're having a nice day today. What's about JR having a lion? Nah, he would have an otter, I think, if he had anything. Cozy convenience gloves. I know, right? They're just there. They're just attached. I'm doing okay, Isla. I think sometimes, like I said, I want to be able to help everyone, and if I can't, like, even though it's not possible for me to help everyone, like, if I can't, then I feel a little sad, because I'd like to help everyone have a little bit of a better day if I can. So, I hope everyone's doing well. Utterly cute, yeah. There we go. But I think Seamus would be upset with me if I gave away Arkansas the otter, because I believe that is one that he wants. Oh, thank you, Isla. I appreciate that. And you guys are making my day better by being here. Just hope that today is kind and the coming week is kind to all of us. There we go. Thank you, Maury. I appreciate that. It's really nice of you to hang out in here. I love it. Help my traps every gym session. There you go. Traps for cozy. Crafting along, working on my first self-design embroidery. Yes, Tilly. Wait, is that the one? Did you share pictures in the Discord of that the other day? I try my best to remember everyone and what their projects are that they're working on right now. My niecelets. Have each chosen one of the kits I started out with to be framed and put up over their beds. Oh, I love that. That's really sweet. It's something nice for them to have. The little seascape with the mermaid. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was so lovely. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I do love seeing works in progress. There we are. Right. So, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Good. Yep. Good. Looking a little bit neater and tidier. Hold on. Just a medium. Large. No, Dan, we can't do more set traps. For cozy, we can. And you hear hearts on fire. Oh, wow. That's intense and awesome, and I kind of love it. Can do it! Yes, I did make some noises. I was slowly getting to the point where, I don't know, the shapes are looking a little bit more even, and like proportions and stuff are looking right. So that is when the happy noises happen. Let's see how well we can get on with the rest of it. Oh. So Ari is sad at the moment. Her needle felting kit was lost in transit, so we're going to buy her a new one. I'm going to craft with you so she can post in the Made in Stream channel. Oh, thank you for telling me, Rose. Please, like, if you can, please give Ari all of the love. We love you, Ari, if you're listening. That's really, really sweet of you, and I cannot wait until your needle felting kit arrives. I know that you have to be a little bit more patient, but when it arrives, you'll be able to craft along with me, and then I cannot wait to see your creation when you're done. I'm very excited. So don't be too impatient. Just get excited because it'll arrive, and then we can have some fun. Make cupcakes. Cute. Traps for cozy, chest for me, back for M, and arms for Lady Lee. I mean, that almost rhymes. I love that. 15 minutes, thank you, Lou. I appreciate that. I love that. Cupcakes. Gonna be taking Big Niecelet to see Wicked. Awesome! Have you seen Wicked before? I have not, but I have heard good things. There we go. Right. So we're going to start building some bits on the actual body part now. I did say yesterday I was going to put a kyber crystal inside, but I'm not entirely sure how without cutting, because it sits under here. This is the section where the kyber crystal would sit. Cutting a section out here. Do you know what? I think I might do it. Just because. Hey Crafty Zombie, how you doing? Good to see you again. Hope you're well. Did I make cute noises? Did I? Again? My entire clip library is just going to be me making, like unintelligible noises. Final set, protein shake, shower and lunch. Oh, down. Guess what? I gotta do more working out because my chocolate milk, although it needs a bit of a shake. My chocolate milk has protein in it. My Outpro shake is protein. So I'm just gonna go and do some more exercises. Have big Kinder Egg and chilling after walking the doggo. Oh, that sounds amazing! What an awesome day you've had so far. Put the crystal in sleight of hand, yes. I would quite like that. But if I did, then like it would be just something that I knew was there and that you guys knew was there, you know? Because it wouldn't be visible from the outside, but it would be a cute little like nerdy addition. Not sure it would maintain shape if you cut into it. I mean, maybe, like, it would actually, if I cut into it and made it almost like a little trapdoor, just to put it in, I could actually get to the inside, like, polyfill and actually firm it up a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a kyber crystal separately. There we go. I will make one that will just sit on my shelf, a little blue kyber crystal. I'm Essex East End boy. I can teach you that. Teach you what? The sleight of hand. I will learn sleight of hand from the one wolf. Saving up clips for a compilation of code. You know, oh my goodness, can you imagine? Okay, thank you, Isla. I think 10 minutes. Thank you, Lou. I just think, like, it's not actually my break. Like, Lou is just counting down to something scary. 10 minutes. 7 days. Right. What else is I going to do? Aha! Yes. I know which one now. Oh, stuff you don't make to a compliment. No, it's fine, honestly. You never know, it might end up being, like, if we ended up doing a channel trailer or something. I've never really thought about doing one, but maybe. 10 minutes, loot and tuck, turn up at your door and go surprise. Wow. I mean, that would be quite a surprise. Can you imagine? But I think I've only ever seen one picture of Loot and maybe one picture of Tuck. So I would just be like, hello, people at my door. Nice to meet you. Be like, what are you selling, please? You got the toy you wanted from the big Kinder Egg? Nice! What was it? I want to know. Oh yeah, how did your D&D? Yeah, did you have D&D? You had D&D yesterday morning, right? Was it? It was number 50, wasn't it? Or was that last time? I remember there being a 50th session of something. Someone I follow on Twitter was on a podcast once. I know she was saying a lot, so I made a super cut all the time she said it in the episode, uploaded it to the SoundCloud. Thankfully she found it funny. I know that there are words that I say a lot. Yeah, I get a little bit embarrassed about that, but that's okay. Yesterday morning, number 50. There we go. That's the one. I won't say what. I won't say what I am sort of aware that I say fairly regularly, because it will probably end up sticking in your head, and then you'll be like, damn it, that's all I can hear now. When I was to drop a C-bomb, you'd be like, oh yes, the Australians are here. Yeah, because the accent wouldn't give it away or anything. But I'd just be like, okay, peoples? Yes, I do say that a lot, yep. I'm cozy and I hope you are too. We got ambushed by hobgoblins and bugbears and a few homebrew things, but we prevailed. Nice, that's classic. I haven't thought about bugbears in a while. Have Loki on my lap, she's trying to bite my headphone cable. It's so cute, but she's not allowed. I love it when there's stuff that they're not allowed to do, but it's cute. It's like, no, don't do it. We're like the weakest protestations from us of like, don't do it, but it's cute, but don't do it. I say words a lot. I do say words a lot. I say Discord a lot, but hey, I mean, this has ended up with us having such a lovely community of wonderful people on our Discord server. If you are not part of it, please feel free to join. There we go. Pets make the rules. They really do. My doggo is very much like that. But yeah, if you have the yeah, me shouting out the Discord and you guys sharing the link and wanting to share, you know, like lovely photos of what's going on in your life has meant that we've got like 300 plus members in our Discord, which is incredible. So thank you. I'm not small. I told you. I am not small. Giant bugbear bash is apparently based on a giant moose stat block. Oh goodness. Kinda love that. But you did it. I was called Chatterbox as a kid. Yep. I was talking about this the other day. It's obviously still something that just like plays on my mind a little bit. That when I get excited about stuff, I talk a lot. When I get really excited, I talk loudly. Partly because I can't regulate the volume of my voice. Yay for, you know, neurodivergent stuff. And also because I come from a very large family where if you wanted to be heard, you had to speak loudly. Yeah, so I've been told over the years, oh, you know, can you speak up a little bit? I don't think they could hear you in Spain, which is not fun for an already awkward teen, you know. Yeah, so it's something I'm working on. Hey, Bone Pup, how you doing? It's been a minute. Good to see you. I repeat myself when I get excited. Yep. What We Do in the Shadows. Amazing name, amazing show, amazing movie. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're doing wonderfully today. We love you, Green. I always tell to be quiet, so people usually ask me to speak louder. Yep. My former wife and I were living together in Sheffield. The neighbourhood cats would often show up. One of them would enter via the open window next to the back door. One time he wanted to get out, the door and window were closed, went to open the window and he jumped too soon and slammed in the window. No! Oof. I'm glad he was okay, but that does sound kind of funny. Let's get told I was shouting in responses often, but you're not listening. Yeah, and I think that's fair. It's like if you were listening, I wouldn't need to. Been taking time for myself because I've been sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you were sick, but thank you for looking after yourself. You absolutely deserve it. I hope that you're feeling better. But it's really good to see your name pop up in here, Bone Pup. Lots of love to you. Let me just see how this is going. We've got about 4 minutes till break before the mods start yelling at me. Is there never any problems hearing you speak? A lot of streamers speak too quietly with their volume settings so down you can't even hear them, even 100% switch volume. Yeah, I've played around with it for a little bit. I've got my volumes locked in. I hope that you guys can still hear the music. As I was saying earlier, I'm putting a whole video of my entire sort of stream music in order. So if you guys wanted to, you know, have some study music or some sleep music or some just chill music and stuff and you enjoy it, that'll be up on my YouTube soon. So I'm doing the artwork for it. If anyone has seen lo-fi music, lo-fi girl, lo-fi vibes to study to, you might get the reference from my picture. So I do have my volume up. We've worked out that's my end. Yeah, what is that? I don't understand what's happened there, Plink. Big hug to everyone who wants it. Been working on emotes. Ooh, fun! I do love to work on emotes. I have several to work on. I will. If someone went on time, they wouldn't be yelling. I mean, I think you just like yelling at me, Lou. Is Chrome making some Twitch streams quieter than others? Why? Why, Chrome? Why you do this? I find I talk way too fast, especially at work. I have so much to say and never enough time to say it. Oh, I do not have a lot to say, but I'm glad that you do. I'm glad that you speak up and, yeah, try and get as much in as quickly as possible. I kind of love that. Hey up, Cycly. Love your lightsaber. Thank you for getting there slowly. Well, it's good to see you. Yeah, thank you. Please follow up, Cycly. Mint flavored disappointment shorts. Yes, Rennie, like anti. Oh goodness. Antan, thank you for the gifty sub to Law and hey Law. Are you're being called out by Twitch ads? Yeah, so Rennie, like anti. What? Why is the word? Why is it failing me? Indigestion. There we go. Anti-indigestion tablet things. The crunchy things. But yeah, mint flavored. Is it Andy's candies? Are they for I thought they were just candies rather than for indigestion. Alright, those, yeah. You should join a slice of toast on my new sofa. Yes, Law has new sofas. Wish you hadn't all been encouraged to take up as little space as possible from childhood. Take up the space you take in the world. Yes, we all should take up space. We are allowed. But thank you so much for gifting that sub to Law. That's very, very sweet of you, Antan. Law must have sub. I enjoy yelling at and bullying Cozy. You got me sussed. Exactly. But I know you're a sweetie underneath it all. You just don't want the chat to know that. Like Bo. The candies. Ah, yes. They are. I was getting confused. Your ads are always for Shazam. Okay. As in the finding the wait, Shazam as in the finding the music ads, or Shazam as in the new movie? I talk fast and often laugh while talking. Something's tickling me. A friend once called me out because I was telling them a funny story. Couldn't tell what it was because I laughed over most of it. I love that, Green. That's joyful. Hey, Souffle. Hi from Sweden. Hi from the UK. Good to see you in here. The mint flavoured disappointment choice will haunt me no more until the next time. Put that on a jar star. It's a good one, right? The Shazam, the new movie. I see. Okay. Right, it is 12 o'clock. I'm going to get yelled at. Oh, don't say that, Lady Lee. Just don't read it. Right, I am going on my break because my mods are going to have a go at me a little bit. So, I will be back in a few minutes. Please take this time to stretch and get as comfy as you can. Refill your water, do all that good stuff. Go and give someone a hug, even if it's just giving yourself a hug, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Hey, back! I missed you. Thank you for tweeting out the stream, Young Quester. I appreciate you. You may not be able to hear this, but I very much appreciate it. Let's just check. Night, night, Astra. I know you're gone by now, but night, night. Take care. And thank you for the gifty sub to Lady Lee, sweetie. Thank you, Antan. Today's my last day. I'm in the lounge right now, but still technically in Sweden. Nice! I hope you have a safe travel home. Happy break, thanks! Gonna bounce, got stuff to do today. Take care, Crafty Zombie. Thank you so much for coming by again. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Twitch, yeah, so it's VIPs and mods are exempt from the 120-second rule, but it does help to slow things down a little. It is lava time, yes! Go get that lava sandwich. Consistency, I know, I thought that was quite a cool little fact. I hope you'd like the BRB facts. I will be putting them in a channel. I'll create a channel on the Discord, where the fact of the days will be put. So I'll start from the beginning and just put them in daily, so you guys can read the facts that I've been putting up since the beginning of the stream. So I have a few. Oh yes. Myself, Mylan, welcome in. Please let me know I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but thank you so much for the follow. It's great to have you here with us. Ooh, Tilly, that's a good one. Thank you. So, this is the Jar of Stars, if anyone hasn't seen it before. If you are new here, thank you so much for coming by. You look awesome today. I love what you've done with your hair. And let's find a blue. I'll go for a dark. They look a little bit purpley on the screen, but I promise you it isn't like a dark, sort of navy-ish blue. So this is a Jar of Stars, so you can save up your channel points, and I've got to find a white pen now. There we go. You can save up your channel points and write a message of positivity, love, and all the good stuff, and join the stars in here. And if you have 10,000 points, then you can join and have a star in my little portable jar that's coming with me to Comic-Con. So, take out the space you need in the world. Hi back, Antan. Hi, Antan. But yeah, I used to be part of a group on Facebook that was called Take Up Space. It kind of went a little bit off the rails, but it was a very, very good, Facebook group that was started by a friend of mine whose birthday it is today. So happy birthday to Harriet. Love what I done with my hair. Did you know? Exactly, because you look fabulous. Take up the space you need in the world. Yeah. Don't ever shrink yourself down for anybody. Don't ever. I mean, I've been kind of guilty of that recently. What we were talking about earlier with the talking and talking too much and talking too loud and all that kind of stuff. It kind of gets in my brain, so I just clam up and stop talking. Take up the space you need in the world. Thank you for this one, Tilly. I really like this one. Hey Tweedle, happy Sunday. How you doing? Boycott was missing? Did I know that? Did you let us know that? Buddy. Just showed up, haven't seen him in 2 days, was getting nervous. Is he, has he had the snip, Mummerly? Or is he out there just sowing his wild oats and having the best time ever and you're going to end up with more kittens? Shopping is here. Yum. Antan's got food. So we're all going to go over to Antan's for some delicious food. Yes. Not too bad. Good, good. Glad to see you, Tweedle. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. There we go. So this is a little blue one. Thank you for this one, Tilly. Yeah, I've got many of these dark blues in there. We've kind of gone for a lot of pales and sky blues, so it's nice to see a little bit of colour difference in there. Pretty sure he has a second home he visits. Oh, cheeky. I'm sure there are so many cats out there that are just like, I'm going to flit between these two houses and get all the food. There we go. Little star there. Thank you for that one, Tilly. Right. I was only worried 'cause it was getting cold at night. They're very good. Like their instincts kind of kick in, don't they? They always seem to manage to find a place where they can stay and be snuggly. But yes, he's probably got the house he's sneaking into. Just like, I'm comfy here. It was a nice color, right? Like a dark blue. I've got a whole bunch of like whenever people are like, I'm like, what color would you like? And they're like, what colors you've got? And I'm like, pretty much all of them. Can you explain why you started needle felting? I know the short version, but is there a longer one? Well, I am always looking for new crafts and things to try. If there are ones where it's something that I can do where it's portable, to an extent, and it's not too messy, so I can do it anywhere. I don't need to, lay out the space and get tidy for the worry of like getting paint or clay or whatever like all over the place, because I don't have a lot of actual workspace. Yeah, it's just something that I'd seen a lot of because I'd worked with felt previously, but it was sheets of felt like this, and like making sort of applique type stuff with that. And yeah, I'd been working with felt for a little while. I really enjoyed it, years ago at least, and then I'd stopped. And then yeah, everything I had found was telling me that you have to use sheep's wool, as I'd said before. And I wanted to see if it was possible to do it with any other kind of wool. So I grabbed some acrylic yarn and a cheap set from Amazon, and just started felting. And that was a year ago. I started streaming the felting a month after I'd started, in a month after I'd made my first creation. And yeah, it's kind of gone from there. There's not a huge amount to it. It's just I wanted to try a new craft, and it ended up being this one. And when I showed people what I'd made and said, this is just made with yarn and special needles, there's no thread, there's no glue, there's no sort of anything else holding it together, people had said that they'd love to see the process and like how that worked. So I thought, okay, that might be something that people would be interested in seeing on stream. So I did. So in Australia, for who knows how long, we're just a worrying mama. I know that you're a worrying mama. You're gonna be fine though. He's gonna be fine. But I love that he's probably just sauntered in like nothing was wrong, right? It's just like, hey, I know I've been gone for 2 days, but whatever. Oh, hi, Eddie. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Glad you're here with us. Have you tried using wool? What's the difference? I have not. I believe that you can get. It can feel slightly different. Using animal wool, and you get a slightly different effect, which is why I think some people are like, nah, you can't use it with this stuff. But I know that it works. Thank you for the snow, Tweedle. Hey, Stevie. This is not a sonic screwdriver. This is a lightsaber. But I have seen someone who has needle felted a sonic screwdriver before. So, stabby, stabby, stab, stab. Yep. It's the difference. There's only stabbing. Well, there are actually a bunch of different needles that you can get. I just use the small, medium, and large, but there are like twisted ones that create different effects. There's the reverse ones that create the fluff by like pulling the fibers out rather than felting them in. So there's a whole bunch of stuff which I'm going to try, and when I do, I'll try it on stream so you guys can see it too. You're doing great, I'm glad. And the rest is history. Exactly, Meredith. Just kind of started, and this is what happened. It's all gone here, so I fancy some more. Yeah, ours lasted about half a day, Down in the south, we don't get a huge amount of snow. When we do, it is kind of intense, and the whole place shuts down. But for the moment, we don't get a lot. Looks a lot like Matt Smith's screwdriver. Really? I'm gonna have to pull up a picture now. Have a look. Just a little bit larger. Yeah, this is more like a huge, like, two-handed sword thing. So, I'm a vampire. I must hide from the stabbings. Well, we're not stabbing with stakes. We're stabbing with little needles, so you might be safe. See if I can get this blended in just a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Get that a little bit more straight. Um, oh, Eddie, that's really, really kind. I'm glad that you are enjoying your time here. I know that you can do whatever you put your mind to. I know you do not give up, and I love that you support a library. It's a very important thing to make sure that people get some excellent books to read. And I'm glad that we've met. I'm glad that you're here with us. This needs to be just a little bit bigger, but I am just going to create this initial shape and then start building it up around the sides a bit more. The other snow didn't last, I've damaged enough without it. Yes, I did think of you, Meredith, when the snow started melting. I was like, good. It's a little bit more safe for Meredith underfoot. And thankfully, we didn't have too many sort of sub-zero temperatures after the snow when it started melting. And then, you know what we get after that? We get melting, then freezing, and then we get lots of ice, which is no good for anybody. So that's done. Math for this week is taxes and income tax stuff. Taxes are confusing. They are. They really are. I'm never entirely sure whether I'm doing my taxes correctly, and I've been doing them for quite a few years. But we try our best, right? But I am glad that you've done it. You've done the thing, Bullets. I'm proud of you. That's a medium. Kind of want the large for the joining. And then we'll see where we go from there. I'm in an endless cycle of granny squares that is turning into a shawl, but it's getting tedious doing the same pattern over and over. Oh, can you not get into like a cool rhythm with them? But I would just be like, I'm going to add these colors. Oh, goodness. Granny squares are very cute as well. And I'm sure it is going to be so worth it when you're done with it, Kath. It's going to be gorgeous. But yeah, with something like that, I feel like I would get into a rhythm of just being like, stitch, 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 repeat. Depatching together or granny squares? What would be that? Yeah, so granny squares, I'm sure Kath will be able to explain it a little bit better than I am, but yeah, granny squares are like squares of crochet, yes? Crocheting or knitting. No, crocheting, sorry. Of like different patterns, but in a square shape. And then you can attach them together, and there you go. Is this a Yoda stream? Hey, Samurai Jake, how you doing? It's been a minute. Good to see you. This is, I mean, technically it's the Cozy One Kenobi stream. So this will be like an homage to Obi-Wan's lightsaber that's up in the corner over here. Hey, Mama Kestrel, welcome in. Good to see you again. Hope you had a lovely day yesterday. I hope you're having a great day today. So far. Been relaxed from college for a week. Yes, Bullets, you did the thing. You had no idea it was spring break next week? Yeah, coming up for like spring break, Easter, all of that stuff is happening. Dipping coffee, waking up, yes. See, I feel like Mama Kestrel and Mama Lee, Lady Lee, would just vibe wonderfully. I think you both have the same feel, the same vibe, and I love that. Magic mid lava, 7%. Oh, I don't know. Gotta have more lava, I'm afraid. Knit granny squares and it can be tedious. Yep. I don't think I've ever seen any of your knitting, Meredith. And I know that you were giving needle felting a try, so I hope that you enjoyed that too. Oh, we summoned Steve. That's fine. Steve the Eldritch Being is a good boy. 20% magic for Jake. Nice, nice. Meds have arrived. Maybe we can start feeling well again. Yes, Anton. I did think, because you said you got shopping so that you could get paracetamol. Is that correct? But now you have food as well, which is good. There's a little demon on my shoulder. Yeah, it's your little buddy. Snacks for everyone. Thanks, Jake. Do love a snack. Correct, yes. Okay. Just, I think I did it for Law before when they were not well, and I was just like, right, I'll go on Amazon Prime shopping and just get some Lemsips sent out to them. I lack the energy to walk to the local shops, and that is totally fine. You did what was within your means to do. You're hungry, exactly. So you summoned the thing that you needed the most, Jake. Anyone with ADHD who have flown here, should I buy a fidget toy to bring or not? I would say yes. Always have some kind of something to keep your attention. Help to keep you calm as well. But yeah, even if it's not a fidget toy, even if it's like, I don't know, a phone, or if you've got your phone or your tablet or something like that, and you can download like a movie or something or some music. I tend to take way too much with me, so I'm gonna bring a coloring book, and I'm gonna bring a this, that, and the other, and I never use any of them. But knowing that they're there in case I need them is helpful, I think. Yep, headphones as a toy. Yep, exactly. See, Plink's got it. Headphones with noise cancellation. I haven't flown alone before. You are gonna be fine, Eli. Because it will give you time to relax. If you're anything like me, then like flying with other people is more nerve-wracking because I'm worrying about them, even though they're fine. Even though they have no fear of flying, I'm just like, are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything okay with you? You have a squeeze unicorn? Cute! I love that. If it's not a short flight, the battery pack is useful to keep stuff charged. That is true. It's a very good idea. I don't know exactly what they allow you to bring on planes these days, so... Yeah, plush animal would be good. Yep. Headphones are good for drowning out intrusive stimuli. Yeah, there we go. See, look, all of the wonderful ND folks in here are just like, this is what you need. This is what helps. You asked in the right place. Finally, it's done. Yes, Taryn. What is this? Is this art or work or both? Hopefully, it's the screaming babies that get the most discomfort. So headphones, definitely yes. What was the joke that I sent to Kelvin the other day? What was it? Oh, I went on a long haul flight the other day. And there was a baby on the plane. 18 hours of screaming. I'm not sure how I managed it, and the baby was pretty impressed too. Yeah, exactly. Just message us, Eli. Just get in touch in the Discord, and we'll just be like, chat. Who here knew skin grafts went back to the 16th century? I did not. That's impressive. You made a Millie emote? Oh, Taryn, I love that. Posting in the Discord. Thank you, Taryn. I can't wait to see it. I love your work. Hard to eat snot on toast with Mrs. Wrinkles watching. She's like, can I have some, please? Oh, Mrs. Wrinkles. You are so lovely. I always notice when my hands are occupied, I tend to click a pen or fidget with anything I can. Yes, same. Same. There you go. Now you have learned what a granny square is. Every day is a school day. I fidget with my labret and tongue piercing. Oof. Yeah, see, the labret was the problem for me. It started clacking against my bottom teeth. So labret is like, you can still, if you guys ever meet me in person, which would be lovely, but I would be awkward as hell, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would be as well, because we are all awkward humans. But yeah, I've still got like, you can still see a little scar from my labret piercing. And my bridge piercing, and my eyebrow piercings, and yeah. At least you can't see my septum piercing because it's kind of hidden up my nose. Records of attempts back to 1000 BCE in India. Wow. Well, I guess, you know, they were just wanting to find different ways of helping people with injuries and things, right? Night, Lou. Take care. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the holiday thing that I got confused about. Casey's loved the IRL. Oh, thank you, Plink. I appreciate that. I try my best. You are also lovely, IRL. It'd be fun, I would pick you up and shake you and put you in a pocket. Wait, what? I need to get a tongue piercing. With my luck, I'd have a bloodbath on my hands. Oh, really? My tongue piercing is the one that I've had the longest. I had that when I was in like my late teens, and it's never really caused me any issues. I do need to get a shorter bar for it though. Like in my red is well sunken in my lip, and our special stuff with soft base. Nice, yes. Did you like your embankment I posted yesterday? Wait, was that in the Discord? Let me double check. If I have not reacted to it, I may not have seen it yet, Stevie, but I will definitely go and check that out. I am, you know I love the miniatures, so thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate it. Been setting ourselves on fire cooking dinner since time immemorial. Yes. Hard to be awkward in a pocket. Yeah, there we go. I will hide in a pocket and be less awkward. Somehow. Hey, no, kind of want to say I almost love scars. Imagine the stories they tell. Obviously, some aren't great, but it shows your history. Yeah, I agree. Obviously, it depends on the situation and the person, but yeah, there are a few that remind me of what has happened to me in my life, I guess. Be lurking as I say howdy to other Twitchers. No worries, Mama Kestrel. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Say hi from us as well. Can't actually recall you having piercings. Yeah, I've got my ears pierced and my tongue pierced, Anton. So you may not have seen the tongue piercing. But yeah, I have my ears pierced and stretched. They're only 10 mil, so I would like to go a little bit bigger than that, because the bigger you get, the prettier the jewelry gets. So I'd like to get some of those. And I don't know, I think I'm done with piercings for now. Apart from stretching the lobes a little more. I think I will probably just stick with getting the tattoos. Thank you for letting me share. Of course, Stevie. I love seeing all the stuff that you guys are interested in, all the things that bring you joy. And I have a bit of a love for miniatures and things like that as well. So whether it's Warhammer miniatures, dollhouse miniatures, miniature train setups and stuff, I love it. The detailing just makes me very happy. So had food and coffee, so now I'm good. Yes. I'm glad to hear it. Here's 18. Beside that is 6. Oh, I love a double stretch. Double stretch piercing looks so good, Kath. I don't think piercings would look good on me anyway. Hey, it is. I am fine with anyone having piercings, tattoos, and everything like that, as long as they are doing it for them. And I also respect people who don't have the piercings and tattoos because it's not for them. So as long as we're all good like that, I think we can all get on. Don't normally stick your tongue out at me. Yeah, next time I see you, Anton, I shall be incredibly rude and stick my tongue out at you. You had 2 ear piercings. Nice, nice. I have had several piercings in my life and then just took most of them out, or they grew out, or, you know, they weren't comfortable, they didn't settle. Thank you for shouting out, Stevie. I appreciate it. And we're having a stretch as well. Yes, please. Right, everybody, please join me in a little stretch. That's good. It was your first attempt, what, at the embankment? So first attempt at like terrain type stuff? We had stretching. Stretch. Good stretch. Different kind of stretch, but yes. I do need to get, like, you can get the jewelry for stretching. Like, I think I put it off for a long time because I was like, it is really uncomfortable. It's not the most pleasant. I worry that I'm going to damage my ear and all that stuff. But you can get, what are they called? You can get like weighted, like very lightly weighted gauges, which you wear, and then they ever so slight, like gently, like by 0.5 of a millimeter, will stretch your ear, rather than like going any faster than that, because then you risk injury yourself. So, first attempt at a hillside, amazing! Yeah, I love terrain. Like, if I was making miniatures and stuff, even for like Warhammer and that, I think it would be terrain that I would be doing, and like ruins of buildings and things. But I think if I did the train, like miniature train setups, I would love, like model trains, I would love to do like a slightly spooky kind of vibe to it. Like maybe the track goes through like a creepy forest and stuff. Wouldn't that be fun? I stretch slowly with Teflon tape. Yep. PTF? No, there's something tape. I remember the tape that that used to get recommended to me years ago. But otherwise I crack. Yeah, exactly. You gotta be super careful, right, Kath? But yeah, 18 mil's great. I love that. Oh, hey, JR. How you doing? We were talking about you earlier. All nice things, I promise. But I hope you're doing well today. Bolted from the waiting sofa in the tattoo parlor at 18. Oh no! So you were just like, this is not for me. But yeah, I have a few. I have a few tattoos. Just a few. I will, I usually have my sleeves covering them, but yeah, most of my arms are covered at this point. Imagining a train track going through past an ancient, mostly ruined cemetery and creepy woods. Exactly, Mia. That is what I'm thinking. Wouldn't that be rad? You can have like the standard model trains and then have like some really like just like going through woodland and yeah, all of that kind of stuff. Be great. Tattoos. Yeah, I have too many tattoos to count at this point. It is true. I'm not like heavily tattooed, I would say, but like I've got enough that and because I've had like several tattoos done in one sitting sort of thing, it's like, what do you count as a tattoo? Like the individual images or the amount of like the amount of sessions that you've had. Like, it's difficult, so I could count them individually and I can't remember how many I have. Sunny here with lots of snow. Nice. I'm gonna get another tattoo eventually. Nice. Cool. Have you had any ideas for that one, Bullets? Or do you think you'll wait until inspiration strikes and then you're like, right, that's it. That's the one. I count my sleeve as one whole one. Exactly, Kath. Yes. Because like I was saying, right, okay, so let's have a quick wave of Cozy's arms. That sounds weird. Let's try it anyway. So let's say like this is my first one. This one I had along with like a couple of others. So, and like this, like the hinge here, I've got them on both my elbows. I had them done at the same time, so would they count as two or one? Like there's several that I've had at during the same session, but they are different images, so do they count as different tattoos? It's just, yeah. So I'm just like, I have tattoos. That's it. So you say to your boyfriend, I'm gonna have one more tattoo, yeah, and then turn up with an entire leg sleeve. Would you be able to go to a Japanese bar for that? Any trouble is my question. Oh, do you remember we had someone in here recently who was from Japan? A very lovely person who came along and chatted with us. They may be lurking. If you are, thank you so much for coming by and let us know. But we were talking about tattoos and how I believe now, like Japanese spas and bars and things are actually letting people in with tattoos because they realise, I think probably the amount of gaijins, the amount of tourists and stuff like that who will come over and they have tattoos and they want to experience the spas and they can't really be like, sorry, you've got tattoos, we don't like you. So, oh, Hollow Knight or Dark Souls, amazing. The Hollow Knight one would be super cute. And Dark Souls has got so much so much content that you could use as a tattoo that would look totally rad, so I still think this could be just a little bit wider, so we'll just keep building this. This is what I do, yeah. It's rare to meet anyone without tattoos nowadays. I mean, I know a lot of people. Let's see. It's probably like at least like a couple of people that I may be seeing today who have no tattoos. But they do have like other things about them that are super special and lovely. So it's now fixed. Yay! Yay, Karen. You ordered the felting kit? Is that what it was? Jay Britton has a phenomenal Bloodborne tattoo. Nice. I think I follow Jay Britton actually. I think I remember seeing them go live. So working for a well-known holiday centre, you weren't allowed to have visible tattoos. Boo! Boo indeed. This makes me sad. Okay. I think I remember talking to you guys about this previously. So many, many years ago when I was just like, I will take a job. Any job that you have, I will do. And I went for a job in, I think it was like a train station cafe type thing. I was like, cool, it's a job. I'm more than happy to do this. I had several tattoos on my arms at that point already. And I had one behind my ear that was completely healed. I mean, it's still there, so it is completely healed. And at the time, it was completely healed. And they were like, yeah, no, we don't allow, like, visible tattoos. because you're working with food. And I'm like, but they're all healed. And they were like, yeah, we know, but, you know, a little bit worried that people won't like them. And I was like, okay, fine. I was like, I will wear long sleeves, but what would you like me to do about the one behind my ear? And they were like, oh, could you like stick a plaster over it? And I was like, I can. But for me, I would much rather have my food served to me by somebody who has a healed tattoo that they've had for many years behind their ear, rather than a plaster over something that you don't know what it is, you know? We did order it got lost in transit. Ari is sad. Oh, I need to go do errands for a couple of hours. No worries, Guide Dogs. Thank you again for hanging out. It's been great to hang out with you folks. Please make sure that you're following Guide Dogs UK. If you love Animal Crossing and you love doggos, then you should absolutely go and follow them. Go and give them lots and lots of love and support for all of the amazing work that they do. But thank you so much for being here. Jay's a good bean. Well, them and tell him I said that. I probably will now. But yeah, take care, Guide Dogs. I didn't say where I get to, just that I get one. Yes. Speaking of other things about them, I had crazy coloured hair when younger. I have now had my natural for years. Bit keen on colouring the underlayer, but having a hard time deciding colour, as I look good in cool colours and they're harder to maintain. That is true. Eli, I can suggest, I use dark green. My hair is kind of dark green right now, sort of. The dark green sticks around a long time. So if that would be a colour that you'd be interested in, or any other, in fact, I can probably send you the details of the dye that I use that works really well for me, and see how you get on. Made a thing during stream for a lot. Want to show it off at the Discord. It's going to be triggering for the sub folks. Okay. What you can do with that, Artru, is if you know when you pick a picture out of your gallery and it sort of pops up like above the text box, if you then tap on the picture, it gives you the option to check a box which says that it will be a spoiler. So it'll come up as a blank picture, and then you can put on the top what it is or a bit more information about it, and people can decide if they want to click on it. If you need a hand with it, let me know, and we can the mods can send you a message to let you know how to do spoiler messages. But I'd love to see. For Japan, it's maybe a gang Yakuza type deal. Yes, absolutely. Luckily, it's opening more to be accepted to just have tattoos. Yes, it is. So it's definitely a cultural thing. It's definitely something that has been, a big deal in Japan for a long time. But I think their opinions are changing a little bit. But you can understand when there is like older people in the community and stuff that might be a little worried if they see people with like visible, very large tattoos and things going on. That it might make them feel uncomfortable in a place where they're supposed to be nice and chill. So I get it, but at the end of the day, it is like the opinion that has to change, not the tattooed people, because they are not doing anything wrong. So if I went Dark Souls, I'd probably go for a bonfire. Oh, nice! Like, is it the bonfire is like the save point, like the point of grace in Elden Ring? I don't know a huge amount about Dark Souls, but only that it's a very difficult game that I'm probably never going to play. But I do enjoy watching the Souls games, so thank you for shouting out, Newt. Put my Pride Galaxy out in the Discord. Thank you, Circle. I can't wait to see it. You know, I love seeing your art. Once got ruined by a manager many years ago for having a huge visible hickey while working in retail, and the grannies descended. I like old ladies. They're terrifying. I love that so much. I knew 3 people who didn't get a job as a gardener because the boss was told they have visible tattoos. I know, it's ridiculous, right? I got turned down for a job in a blue-collar company. No, not blue-collar. White-collar company. Blue-chip company. There we go. I got the words. Many years ago, because I didn't fit the company aesthetic, which broke my little heart when I was like in my late teens, because I already had a lot of issues with the way that I looked, and being turned down for a job because of the way I looked just destroyed me a bit. So and then they started to be more accepting of tattoos. Yeah, like the job I'm in now, I went up to my manager like just after I'd started, because I'd been wearing long sleeves the whole time, and I was like, just to let you know, I have got tattoos. Is there any kind of thing? I couldn't see anything in the dress code or anything about it. And she was like, basically, Zach Afrin, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Please let me know that I'm pronouncing that right. Can I call you Zach? It's great to have you with us. Thank you so much again for the follow. But yes, so I went up to my manager and I was just like, are there any specific sort of dress code rules, issues, or anything like that with tattoos? And she said, let me put it this way. Does it affect the way that you can do your job? And I was like, no. And she said, well, it's not a problem then. And I wish everybody was the same way. The aesthetic, yeah. Sorry, yeah, exactly. I did! Yay! I pronounced it right. I'm so glad. Good to have you with us, Zach. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And making a lightsaber. I get it when the tattoo is literally not safe for work. Yeah, exactly. If the tattoo was not safe for work, if it was offensive, if it was discriminatory, if it was racist, if it was anything like that, I completely get it. But if it is like art on someone's skin and it's not offensive to people other than the people who just are not tolerant of people with tattoos, I don't see the problem. Yes, it is really legal to, it's legal to turn someone down for a job. I mean, this job would have been me, and I took my piercings out as well, for the interview, and put, like, clear retainers in them and said, like, I'm willing to take my piercings out if that means that I can get a job, because I was like, I really just need a job. And they were like, oh, I really appreciate that, you know, like, I don't think there's any issues or anything with that, but I'll check and I'll let you know. And then I heard back from, like, the recruitment agency, and they were just like, yeah, no, they're gonna pass because they don't really feel like you fit in with the company aesthetic. And I was like, yeah, a lot, because I was turning for an impossible job because I didn't have pretty nails. It was an optic store, like an optician store. But now Cozy knows if they would turn someone down for not fitting the aesthetic, you would have been miserable AF working there. True, I would have been working in an office, and it was a real foot in the door kind of office junior role, so I basically would have been delivering mail to the different departments. I would have been checking the staff rooms and the breakout areas and stuff like that to make sure that everyone had enough milk and all that kind of things, and basically like any odd jobs that needed to be done around the office. But at the time I was like, I will do this job. I have no problem doing this job. It is a job that will pay me money, that will afford me to survive, you know? They were really lovely in the interview, and then they obviously just waited for the recruitment agency to be the ones to tell me the rubbish news. And I did a cry, because I was like 19 at the time and already felt awful about how I looked, and, you know, it's not fun. It is legal. Removal and a choice, they're not a protected class, yeah. It's not something that you're born with. One lady had to spend 2 hours every day applying makeup to cover her tattoos. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Dharma Scholar, exactly. I had a boss once who didn't like multicoloured hair, and my argument was, does my hair invalidate my education and experience? Does it prevent me from knowing library science? No. And you blinded them with library science. Don't agree with it, just aware of the lack of thinking. Yeah, it is ridiculous. I mean, to a certain extent, I think like there probably will be people who will argue that it is a form of discrimination, because it is making assumptions about a person based on the way that they look. But yes, rather than it being like illegal, because it is a personal choice, like the aesthetic is a personal choice. It's not something that you were born with or something that you came from, you know? There's a good old sunshine here. Ooh, yeah. It's 12 degrees and cloudy over here in the south of England. A lot of jobs don't understand the important sentiments behind tattoos that some people have. Yeah, exactly. And again, it does not affect the way that someone can do their job. The only way that I can think that it would is if, you know, you had some kind of awful infection or anything like that. But I have been around tattooed people pretty much my entire life, and I have never known of anybody who has not done the proper aftercare and actually looked after themselves and, you know, all that good stuff. Office skiffy, yeah, pretty much. And now I am, you know, executive of some kind when I am not here stabbing things. That's all you're getting. Snowing here, so cold air. Oh, Zach, where are you? Oh, you're in Germany? Oh, goodness. Yeah, we had a tiny bit of snow in the UK, but we have been hearing a lot about the rain, the snow and the rain across Europe as well. So hope you're staying safe and warm. Hope we can help you feel nice and cozy in here. Yeah, tattoos and were a teenager, they probably thought you'd stab them if they mentioned them. No, I was a total child when it came to that. So A recruitment agency doing the same to me because of ADHD and Asperger's. They didn't say it, but I felt it. No. Okay, that is not cool at all. I mean, any kind of discrimination like that is not cool, but buddy, I do not like that for you. Is an ADHD thing to get, I need to do this now? Yes, Eli, it absolutely is. Drop everything, or when you wake up in the morning and you're just like, I'm going to do this today. Like, I've done it before where I was just like, I'm going to redo the kitchen floor. I hadn't thought about it before or since, but I woke up on that day and that was what I wanted to do. Oh, 2 degrees. Yeah, it's 12 here, so not as bad. But we have been going down to the minuses overnight. It's been very chilly. Did you get some food? No worries, Antan. Thank you for being here. Had a snowstorm yesterday. Yeah, I live in Sweden, so I think the news don't really understand what a snowstorm is. Was it not much of a snowstorm? They were like making everybody panic that it was a snowstorm, right? Yes, boss. Boss. Well, yeah, kind of boss. I do my best, Stevie. You are lovely, but they are asshats. Yeah. I'm lovely. You're lovely. We're all lovely. Have to dash. All the love to you. Happy rest of the stream. No worries, Green. Lots of love to you. Have a lovely rest of your day. Speak soon. Discrimination and any kind is against the law, but happens every single day. This is true. But yeah, there are certain ones where the company can just be like, this is just not the type of person that we, or the, you know, it's not in line with our branding or whatever it was. It was just crazy. Managed to hit -9. -9. Goodness me. Yeah, you do go. You do get it pretty chilly up there, don't you? Things like this, along with other things, that makes me pretty unsure I have ADHD. I mean, Eli, you find yourself comfortable in here, and we are a very neurospicy group of people. I went and hung out, like I said earlier. I went and hung out with a bunch of friends yesterday. Some people I hadn't seen for a few years, which was really lovely to see them again. And they were people I used to hang out with when I was younger. So it was great to spend time with them, but it was also really funny because so many of us have been like, we're ADHD, autistic, you know, we're this, that, and the other, and we've like figured out like the neurodivergent side, and we're like, yeah, we definitely gravitated towards each other for a reason, didn't we? Had an employee fire me just a little while. I came out to them as trans. Zach, buddy, that is not cool. How could they get away with that? I'm so sorry that happened to you. I don't think it's the day part, but sometimes I have to do something, but worse is I can't stop, even if it's uncomfortable, cause future pain. Oh, bud, Plink, that is no good. No, you are lovely. You are lovely, Odd, sorry. Pump the arts and crafts section, thank you, Archery. I can't wait to see. Snowing and -6. Mia, oof. Stay warm. Never knew how to do the spoiler tag thing before, and now you do. You have learnt the thing. I can't wait to see it. I will definitely have a look at it. But thank you for thinking of the community and thinking that, you know, it may be something that people might find a little uncomfortable, but I'm sure they'll be okay. Turn someone down for a job, basically their vibe. You don't specify protected class, you're basically golden. Yeah, I get that. Like, I mean, I have interviewed people who have been like, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't fit in here, but it's not anything to do with that. It's to do with, like, them as a person, you know? Like, I didn't feel maybe, like, their work ethic wasn't quite there, or I don't know. You know when you get a feeling, but it's not, like, anything specific? Most of your friends are neurospicy. We got some news for you, buddy. Exactly, They're just like, yeah, it's weird. Like, I've met so many of my friends who are neurodivergent and getting diagnosed later in life and stuff. It's like, oh, there's a reason. It's just when COVID hits, they hide it for the public as company reasons. Oh, Zach. It hurts my heart that would happen. But at the end of the day, so have you... I was the only one that fires. I'm pretty sure that was the actual reason. Ugh. I'm so sorry that happened to you. But if it was in the pre-COVID times, one, I hope that you have found another job that loves you and respects you for the amazing human that you are. And I hope that you can see it as kind of a lucky escape for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, it was horrible that it happened. No, they should not have done that. But would you really want to be working for a company that would treat people like that? You know? Starts with a cozy guillotine. No, you wouldn't. You love me, babe. Don't lie. People with ADHD need to stop being so relatable. I need a conversation with my therapist. And now me today, I need to chat with my therapist. It's so true, right? The amount of relevant, like, ADHD memes and autism memes that I've been like, yep, all of that. A little boop, boop for odd, because boop is cute, because odd is cute. Yes, good. I am glad, Zach. I'm really glad. I hope that you found a place and peoples that will love you for your amazing self. I hope that you keep discovering incredible things about you while you're on this journey, and if you ever want to chat or hang out, we are always here. Well, I'm here Saturdays and Sundays, 10 a.m. till 2, but we're in our Discord week round, and we are a neurospicy, queer, trans, gender wobbly kind of bunch of people, so you are so welcome here. Good that you found a place that appreciates you. Yeah, we all should. We should all have that in our lives. We should have a place and a peoples that appreciate us for who we are and don't expect us to change or hide ourselves. And all of that good stuff. Gender wobbly. Yeah, hey, we are gender wobblies. I don't mind being gender wobbly. It's fine. Last brought they brought the new guy 3 months before they brought me back from furlough. Oh. Yeah, the whole furlough system was a little odd. Let's not get into huge amounts of detail about the furlough system and government and things like that, because that will get a little bit stressful and spicy in here. But always remember, kids, if you work in a hole that would do these things, not working there is an improvement, even if the interim is cack and hard and awful. Yes, exactly. You may go through a really hard time once you're sort of adjusting to not working at that place, but if you can look back and be like, those people didn't respect me for who I am, and did not give me the support that a proper, decent workplace should, then you're better off out of there. And there are better things out there for you. I only hired myself to get a sneak attack bonus. Oh, Bob, one of these days we will meet. It will happen. And you'll be adorable in real life, I'm sure of it. And you'll hate the fact that. Don't forget sexuality wobbly. Exactly. I kind of lump all of that. I know that it is a word that a lot of people are not entirely comfortable with, but I tend to use the word queer, which for me kind of encompasses anything that doesn't fit in with the standard cishet kind of situation. So if you're, any sort of sexuality or gender expression, gender identity and things like that, I would say it's queer. But I understand it's not a phrase or a word that means the same for a lot of people. I know that it carries a lot of baggage and stuff. So in here, I hope that you can see that it is said with love and pride, I had a really nice job till last month. There to go mo for actual company reasons, but now I'm on T. Good. And almost at the point of changing my name legally, so it's not in the weird in-between stages of my transition, so people are more likely to not care as much. Yes! I love this for you, Zach. I love this so much. It is so wonderful to see people going through their transitions and stuff. I know it's a really hard time. It can be expensive and scary and all of that stuff, but seeing your true self, emerge so that the rest of the world can see, who you've been all along, that must be such a great feeling. And you can truly be you, and I love it. I love it. It brings me so much joy. So those are not happy, cozy crafting noises. Those are just happy, cozy, just people being their incredible, wonderful selves noises. Says a lot for my loyalty and experience. People are silly like that, aren't they, Stevie? They don't see how wonderful you are. We do, though. It's pending. Oh, no, Darren. How long did the last one pen for? Was it you that had one that... No, it was Lady Lee, I think. That had, one emote that pended for ages and one that was, agreed on the same day. It's so silly. Yeah, sounds like they didn't want to pay you. Yeah, pretty much. I don't think it was much to do with you, Stevie, but if it was, then they don't know what they're missing, and if it wasn't, then they were just being cheapskates, basically. Mischief. Are we gonna get up to mischief, are we? It'll happen. Although I am frightened that if I do come to Scotland, you won't let me leave, and that will be where I live now. Is that a possibility? Malign rumour mongering, how dare you? Plus, the new place I apply to already know me in guy mode because they're a store just down my street, and the owner says of herself that she looks like stereotypical butch lesbian. Nice! Now that sounds like a place to hang out. Ain't my face no longer fitted? Yeah, but that means, I mean, again, Stevie, I know that it is hard when, like, you know, the jobs don't work out and stuff, and we start thinking, is it me, and stuff like that, but, like, in a lot of situations, it's not us, it's some decision that they've made, some dumb decision that they've made, but don't let it get you down. Please don't let it get you down. If there's a thing you don't feel like you can talk about, we have the X command. Yes! Hey, Kate, how you doing? I love that ducky emote. So if they take me, I think I'll fit in. Yes. Queer was society's insult. It's been appropriated to a good thing. Yeah, we took it back. Well, not, I say we. It was something that has been done way before I even, like, realised my queerness. So, yeah, it has been taken back. It still holds a lot of baggage for some people. So I get that it is not a word that everybody vibes with. But for me, it is a good, like, all-encompassing word of just anyone who feels like they may not quite fit in with, like, the world that, you know, like the you know, straight cisgendered kind of situation. It's a good word that kind of fits for everybody. For me, anyway. After prep for boy, no worries, Odd. Hey, peeps, how you doing? Welcome in. Just figuring myself out, which is hard, and it is difficult, Bullets, but it is a journey for sure. Anyone in here who has been through that, whether it's non-binary, trans, whether it's like working out your sexuality and things like that, yes, it is difficult. Yes, it is a journey, but it can be heckin' joyful. It can be an amazing thing, but the best thing for you to do is to stay curious. Don't start thinking about, I have to figure out who I am immediately and fully and 100%, otherwise I am incomplete. That's not true. Not true at all. You can just explore a little bit, just safely explore the world, figure out what is important to you in this life, and just make sure that those things are incorporated in your world. Surround yourself with good people. Do good things for yourself and for the world, and you will figure out who you are and your place in this world. I promise. It's hard work, but it is so, so worth it. But yeah, you will figure yourself out one day, I promise you, Bullets. Doing Luke to turn the Jedi lightsaber. Yes, I mean, this is actually, it's Obi-Wan's from the third, it's Obi-Wan's, you see it in Sith. But yes, I believe this is, yeah, Obi-Wan's from episode 3, but he does use it in New Hope as well. My new job is awesome. They appreciate what I do. Don't have to rush, and it's always, would you mind or could you possibly? Yes, no demands. I love that. I do work with a lot of people who are like, do this now. And I'm like, I cannot do it now. I need to do it in a little bit. Doesn't always work, but I'm so glad that you're getting a place that actually respects you and looks after you, Stevie. I'm so glad. That makes me very happy. I don't know whether to consider myself queer until I figure out otherwise or just not put a label on. Hey, labels are not for everybody, Bullets. Labels can be really helpful for the person. They can also be helpful for the people around you, but you do not need them. You can just be Bullets. Whatever your government name is, or whatever you choose your name to be, that is who you are. And the main thing in this whole heckin' world, before you start putting labels on yourself about who you like and who you are and everything like that, the main thing in this world is to be kind. And that's it. Kind to yourself and kind to others. And the rest of it you can figure out as you go along. Yeah, from Sith. So basically, Obi-Wan had 3 lightsabers. This was his third one. So I believe, I'm going to end up getting this wrong now, I believe this was the one that he was holding when he was, spoilers, struck down by Darth Vader. If you haven't seen Star Wars, I'm sorry. But I think the statute of limitations ran out on that. SJS Glasswork Creations, welcome in. Thank you so much. Glasswork and Creations. I love that. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing wonderfully today. Are you a streamer? That sounds like a streamy name. If you are, let us know. We'd love to shout you out and find out more about you. Oh, is Eli going? I need to leave and be flying on Wednesday, so I won't be here for a few weeks. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic week. Eli, stay safe. Lots of love for you. Let us know how you're doing. Drop us a message in the Discord if you like. We'd love to find out how you're doing and make sure you get there safe and everything as well. Didn't realise they were similar. Luke says silver on the radiator bit. Yeah, so we've got... so that is the picture up there. I'm now concerned that I've been making the wrong one, but I'll try and find out. Being cis my entire life and realising that I could be LGBT is still kind of a shock. Absolutely, yes. Learned a long time ago, you can't say anything nice, don't say anything. Exactly. After yesterday's lunch, my bestie and I decided to make a gym date for today, so home and eating some salad. Yes, peeps. I hope the food yesterday was good. Zach, yeah. My queer journey has been a whirlwind, from pansexual to pansexual trans man to panromantic asexual trans man, and now I'm an arrow-ace transmasc agender gremlin. Yes! Moral of the story, don't be afraid to change your labels if you feel like something doesn't feel right anymore. Exactly. Exactly. Find what works for you. I know people who have gone from, like, assigned female to non-binary to trans male. I'm agender. I'm just a human. I'm just a person. Just a person drinking jockey milk and trying to be nice, and that's about it. But yeah, you figure out, and sometimes, like, there's a lot of people I know that, like, didn't figure out who they were for a long time because they didn't know there was a word for it. So that's when labels can be really comfortable, because you're just like, that's a thing. I'm not the only one who feels that way. Like, you know, back in the day, it would be more for, like, for gay folks who are just like, I didn't know, I thought there was something wrong with me because I didn't know, and then they meet other gay people and they're just like, it's not just me. And the same with trans people, and the same especially with non-binary people. Like, it's been around for a very long time in a lot of cultures and a lot of places around the world, but now, you know, like, it for a lot of people who aren't part of that or have been, like, comfortable with their assigned gender, it feels like a new thing. It feels like a new weird thing. And using they, them pronouns or neo pronouns can be really weird for them. But at the end of the day, wouldn't you want to do that just to make sure that, like, the people around you are comfortable and seen and feel like they are accepted and acknowledged for the amazing people that they are? Yeah, come along and join the Discord as well. But yeah, have lots of fun, Eli. Thinking of you, lots of love to you. Yeah, can't wait to hear how you're doing. Stay safe. Love you lots. But thank you for shouting out the Discord circle. I appreciate that. Yeah, and feel free, if you're not using the plugin, please feel free to get it if you're on the laptop. If not, chuck your pronouns into chat so that we know how to refer to you. I would love to make sure that I am make sure that we are all as comfortable as possible in this lovely little place that we've got. Can you tell my words are going? I did an extra hour of stream yesterday, and there's a lot of lovely people talking, obviously, about something that I feel a little bit passionate about, so words are kind of jumbling up, but I'll get there. You are complete in every stage of your development, just like childhood to adulthood, your body and mind develop into the best version of yourself. Yes. I am, but haven't in a while due to work taking so much time. Ah, yes. Work is a pain, but if it is Glassworks, then I can imagine it would take a little while, but take your time. Good work can take time. Like, this is probably going to take me a couple of streams to do. This is now almost 8 hours of work to stab this repeatedly until it resembles a lightsaber, sort of. Been there nearly a year now. I feel valued. I'm a bit like Thomas. I just want to be useful. I love that, Stevie. I just want to be useful. It's the best, and I'm sure you are. I know. Spoilers. How dare I spoiled Star Wars. How was your Star Wars so rip? Oh, Sergal. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mama Lee. Everyone's shouting about the throne. I'm Broken Storm and just joined, and that's a mouthful. What, this? Playing raft but glitched into a wall, so I'm waiting to die. Enjoy the raft. I love the name, Unbroken Storm. It's a good one. But yeah, feel free to hang out and chill in here. We're just having a little chat while I stab a lightsaber into existence, as you do on a Sunday, you know. Another agender person. Yeah, just human. Just a regular human bumbling through this life, trying to work out what's going on. You know? Don't worry about any of that gender stuff. I'm fine. Your arrow ace, thank you for sharing, Taryn. I appreciate that. Have several friends who are. You're most welcome here. Yeah. We got non-binary folks who just use the non-binary label, and that's absolutely fine. We've got agender folks. We got pansexual folks, panromantic folks. We got ace folks. We got all sorts of wonderful souls in here, and every single one of them is welcome. So glad to have you with us. Feelings can't usually fit into one category all the time unless there's some subcategory. Oh, there is. But again, I don't think that you need to confuse yourself too much with it. Just focus on being your wonderful self, and the rest will follow, I promise. Intergender, polysexual, and polyamorous. Yes, circle. But yeah, that's for everyone. I have total respect for your dedication to the stabby. Tried a few times, stabbed my fingers too much. I prefer the flame and paper arts. I love that out of the stabbing with the fingers, you would rather work with fire. I'm the other way around, so I am more than happy to watch you do your magic with fire. Yeah, Grey Demi Cishet Bell, yeah. And that is Plink. That is one, in fact, no, I should say that. It is one part of what makes us us. Is the gender expression and the gender identity and all of those things. It is one part of what makes up who you are as an amazing human being. So bring all of those types of things to the table. If you're great at baking, if you're great at art, if you're great at listening, if you're great at, I don't know, anything, what you're good at, just bring that to the table. And that is a big part of what makes you who you are. Work is a necessary evil. It is. Work is a necessary evil sometimes. I wish that it wasn't. I wish that we all had a little bit more time to pursue, our own goals and stuff. But hopefully we're all doing something a little good with the work that we do. So. Or crochet. Ooh, I don't know how to crochet glasswork, so but I love watching people crochet. To me, that is magic. And I'm sure glasswork is incredible as well. But yeah, please consider following. Can we call you? Is your name SJ or SJS? Please let us know what would be preferred. But it's great to have you with us. I will drop you a follow after stream. I know that you said that you're not streaming too much right now, but if we've got your notifications on, whenever you're ready, whenever your situation allows, then we'll be happy to come along and hang out. Let's say I'm a AAA battery, Arrow Ace Agenda. I love that. Hey, Howling Wolf, welcome in. Hey, Wolfie. Oh my goodness, look at all the Wolfies in here. And Howling Wolf is bisexual and has an adorable little pride wolf. Look at that. That's so cute. Hello. I love it. Focus on being someone you want to be friends with. Yes. When you speak to yourself, when you're not feeling too great about yourself and those bad words come out and you start being mean to yourself, start treating yourself like you would your best friend who's going through a similar situation, You deserve to be kind. You deserve to have kindness, and especially from yourself, because I know that we're all terrible at shouting at ourselves. Did needle felting a few times. It's really fun. It is, right? I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've been doing this for about a year now. So I've been streaming for about a year. I actually started needle felting about a month before I started streaming. So I'm still fairly new. I'm trying out things. I'm sure if someone came in here with more experience than me, they'd be like, what the heck are you doing right now? Currently I'm going to borrow you for my torch. I am British indeed. Deep Lurk, no worries, Mia. Thank you so much for having a chat with us today, and thank you for guiding the raid if that was you. I really appreciate it. Oh, Stevie's in the dark now. Oh no. Sarah, I love that name. Welcome in, Sarah. Great to have you with here. I will try my best to remember that bit. I'm fairly good with names, sort of. First experience is usually what drives people away, since nobody really gets to actually know me. Yeah, and that's what we were talking about. Like, a lot of people's first impressions are not correct. I have to admit, like, in some situations, I will trust my gut. I will be like, I'm not getting a good vibe here. But I will absolutely give people the benefit of the doubt. I will always be kind to people as much as I can. But yeah, it can be a challenge when people are just judging rather than getting to know you. But I am sure that you're a lovely human being. In fact, I know that you are. I know that you're a kind person, Bullets, who has taken time out to speak to someone that they barely knew on the internet to make sure that they were safe and okay. And that's not something that everyone would do. So I'm proud to know you. I'm proud to get to share like this, this time with you and this community with you, and get to know you a little bit more in the future, I hope. Initials are SJG. Ah, okay, awesome. Oh, SJG, yes. Stevie, thank you for the sparkles. Oh, they're going a bit juddery today. Experience has taught me that neurodivergent people accept more readily. Neurotypical judge and don't get me. Makes dating nigh impossible. Yep. I'm Scottish, that terrible... Oh, wait, what? What's terrible advice? My sister gave me some good advice after watching me help my niece slip with some big emotions, which is to treat myself exactly as I do her. Yes. Yes, Tilly. I have a thing on my, I've got a couple of Pinterest boards and stuff where if I see something that's like relevant to me or like hits a chord or whatever, I'll be like, yes, let's pin that, because I'll remember it, and when I need it most, it will be here. And there's one that says, like, speak to yourself when you're going through hard times. Speak to yourself the way that you would your best friend, or your loved one, or in various different ways, or a child. Like if they're really struggling with something, then you're like, it's okay, you can try again. It's not the worst thing in the world. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna do this together. So if you start talking to yourself that way, and just treating yourself the way that you absolutely deserve to be treated. You're good peoples, and you absolutely deserve to be kind to yourself. So, currently working on some Goblin, Gremlin Core, Fairy Core decor pieces. Zach, I feel like we're going to be best friends at this point. I'm a big old goblin myself, so working specifically on little jars with some of my deceased isopods and some mossy crystal wreaths with little fairy houses on them. Oh! Zach, I love all of this. Green, are you hearing this? I think Green went, but Green, are you hearing this? This is amazing. Zach, if you're a Discord user and you're not in there already, I would love to see some of your work. If not, if you're not a Discord person, that is absolutely fine. My socials are down here. If you wanted to drop me a follow, or put your username in chat. There's many options here. Put your username in chat, let us know which socials it is, rather than the link, because the link will not be allowed to be shared in chat. But I would love to see your work. It sounds exactly my kind of thing. Yeah, I think it's a good advice. Yeah, pics, absolutely. Thank you, God. 5% magic for Stevie. Thank you. Hey, Fluffy. Thank you for the sparkles. I just got down there. How you doing? You're hiding. Why are you hiding? Can I hide with you? Can we all hide with Fluffy? And we're not really all hiding. We're kind of all together at that point. I know I don't really go for great first impression. Really? I don't know about that now. 23 for Plink. Not a magic day for you. Aw. I hope you do feel a little bit more magic than the magic meter is saying. Well, I've been a firm believer of you be you. I accept you as you are. Always tell my kids I don't care who you come home with as long as you're happy. Yes, Sarah. I love that. I love that. I love everybody. And I wish that everybody had that beautiful, that way of thinking. And thank you for instilling that loveliness in your children as well. Using Auspex to find you. 30% magic for Sarah. Nice, nice. 43 for Maury. Lovely. 91 for JR. How come you're so magic today? I love that for you. So what's the magic thing? Exclamation point magic will tell you how magical percentage-wise you're feeling today. And then what we usually do is we have a look to see, like, people will usually say if they're feeling magic, If that makes sense. So let's say you got 20% magic and you're like, I feel a bit more magic than that. Or if you got 90% magic and you're like, I do not feel that magic today. It's a good indicator of being like, okay, there could be some things that I could do. You know, maybe just make sure that I'm fed and hydrated, take my meds, you know, had a little stretch, have a rest, do something nice for myself, so that you do feel like that magic meter reflects how magical you're feeling, you know? And I hope that we can help you feel a bit more magic if you're not feeling that magic today. And that goes for everyone. 42% magic for Maggie. Did that on Friday night teaching jiu-jitsu. Nice, that's cool. I didn't know that about you, Stevie. I love learning new things. Bin's done, washing up, done, kitchen clean, shower, then afternoon things. Nice. That sounds like a good day. You need a wash on, or is it time to chill? Kuro Syro. Oh, and it's because it's got the dot in it. That's okay. Decor pieces are actually part of the first launch of the Etsy store. That's very exciting. That's kind of awesome. Yeah, so if you are a Discord user, then please feel free to join us, Zach. I would love to see some of your work. But yeah, I will have a look at the socials after we're done. Hero Shiro. I love that. Yep, Dad does housework and magic is stronger. There you go. I love that. 65 for Tilly. 75 for Sergal. Oh, goodness. You're glad you joined the Discord. Yay! Come along and join us. I'll be very happy to hang out with you. Right. I'm going to have a little look at this. Okay. It's kind of the happy, cozy noises, but I'm kind of just figuring out where I'm going. Interesting and fun way to bring people into contact with the universe magic. Yeah. I like to think it's allowing people to sort of stop and think and be like, am I feeling magical today? Are there some little steps that I can take today that would help me feel a bit better, you know? I feel like 65 covers my magic level very nicely. Long old day yesterday and a slow start this morning. Good. 97 for Zach. Look at you go. 46 for Dharma. Nice. Just having a roast dinner at work. I love that for you, Meggie. I hope it's delicious. Am I just a house elf? Oh, but wait, what? Why would you be a house elf? Oh, for cleaning all the house? Maybe. I tell some people and they look at me and go, but you're fat. I go, if you don't believe me, I'm willing to give you a demonstration. People saying silly things like that. I just don't get it. Don't judge people by their size or their skin color or their anything, you know. I know that was two sort of very disparate things to say don't judge people on, but just don't judge people. Be nice. Magic percentage feels valid since I'm a practicing witch. Yes. Welcome to the club. I told you, we're going to be besties. I've decided this now. I did some spell work, and I did do some spell work this nice. I hope it went well. You want to get 69? We don't get 69 magic that much, but when we do, it is kind of funny. And everyone's like, nice. It's like saying you've got a blue shirt. Yeah. It's just so silly. Judge people on their values. Exactly. Exactly that, JR. Nice. But yeah. Judge people on their values. Judge people on them being a good person. And that should be it. Are you wiggling? Ooh. Comfy armchair. Nice. What were you trying to summon? Were you summoning snacks? You feel at home here already? Oh, I love that. That is just what I want. Thank you. I am very glad to hear that. We're here for about another 40 minutes. Then we'll be raiding out to someone lovely. And we shall continue our little lightsaber project next week. So as long as this is ready for April, which it absolutely will be, then it will be ready for Star Wars Celebration. Then I'll start working on some fun stuff for Comic-Con, so that'll be fun as well. You confused? How come you're confused, Isla? What's up? Summon a demon, a little one, roast consumed, 99. Wow, that is a heck of a roast. Which Comic-Con? It is MCM Comic-Con in London. I couldn't decide who I was going as, so I'm basically going as like my evolved final form of Cozy Witch. So the coziest clothes and lots of felted stuff, and just be a little magical creature and dress the way that I wish I could every day, and that maybe I will have the bravery to dress like that every day one day. But yeah, I went out as my best hobbit looking self yesterday. I'm a hobbit in all but height, as Tolkien said himself. I'm a little bit taller than a hobbit, but I went out. I had a lovely time. I was a little bit nervous about like what I was wearing yesterday, but I had some really lovely compliments about what I was wearing, so I was feeling nice. The one in May, yes, gonna be at MCO London in October. Ooh. Nice. I went to the one in November last year, and unfortunately my dear buddy JR couldn't go, or didn't know that we were going, because it was a surprise for my birthday. So we made the decision that we were going to go this year, so we're going in April. JR is going to sort out his cosplay. I'm telling you right now. Oh, you're cosplaying as well? Amazing. Do you know who you're going as? Did I say May? Yeah, so Comic-Con is in May and Celebration is in April. Yes, that is how I remember. But for me, Star Wars Celebration should be in May because of May the 4th, you know? But it's that's why it confuses me, so I do remember eventually that is the way round as doing it. That's just why I'm doing my Star Wars stuff first, so that it's ready, because this one is the one that's happening first. Right, so I know that you guys can't see this very much because it is very, yeah, and Revenge of the 5th, yep. April Star Wars. I know, JR, I know. Got it wrong, okay? I once had someone argue with me, stood right in front of me shouting, when his mate knew me, said to him, I wouldn't, mate, his nickname isn't Kung Fu Panda for no reason. Yes! I love that, Stevie! Oh yeah, of course, because was that why they were just like, yeah, but like you can't do jiu-jitsu, and then you want to prove them wrong. I saw a shirt the other day when I was looking at pro wrestling shirts, and it was saying, oh, you think I don't do wrestling? Your first lesson's free. I said that before you corrected yourself. It's okay, no worries. And yeah, for anyone new in here who is interested, oh, back to work. No worries, Meggie. Lots of love for you. I hope work goes quickly. Enjoy that roast dinner. Let it nourish you. Boo indeed, I know. Figure it's going to be Witchcraft, S&P Scott S Major one day. The other day I'm not too sure yet. Probably other Minecraft related. Ooh. Goal to go to Star Wars Celebration someday, and hopefully with cosplay. Yes! Whereabouts in the world are you again, Dharma? Please remind me. I'm trying my best to remember everybody. But yeah, you guys probably can't see it here. But yeah, we've got some little ridges and stuff all here are coming along quite nicely. So in New Mexico. Oh yes, you are. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I remembered that there was. I remembered that we talked about that. I try my best to remember everyone's name and pronouns and geographical location as best I can. So thank you for reminding me. But yes, if there is anybody else in here who is interested in professional wrestling, or just hearing two people geek out about something that they love, every Wednesday after a major pay-per-view, myself and the lovely JR Plays Games do what we call Minecraft and Wrestle over on his channel, so please go and give JR a follow. Make sure you are there when it goes live on Wednesdays. I think the next one is in about 3 weeks. And basically, JR plays Minecraft while we talk about the latest wrestling pay-per-view. So it's got a necromantic witch on that server, and it fits my Goblin Core heart way too well. Oh, I love that. See, mine was because I couldn't find anyone in the Star Wars universe, or anybody outside of it, to be fair, for Comic-Con or for Star Wars Celebration. So I decided to do like a cozified version of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then, yeah, just in a probably self-centered looking kind of way, just be like, I'm going to be me, but not really me. Well, yeah, me. Like, not me the character, but just me how I wish I could just wander around dressed up, like, for my whole life. There is too much wrestling, yes. My Hampshire base, not quite Hampshire, no, but I am in the Greater London area. But not too far away. But JR is, yeah, didn't ask what pronouns and name you go by. Well, my name is Cozy. Pleased to meet you. My pronouns are she, her, and they, them. They, them is preferred, but I was explaining to someone last night. They, them is definitely preferred. But she, her, I kind of have because I'm not out to everyone in my family. I feel like, and a lot of the times it's spending a lot of emotional energy on explaining it to people when I could be using that energy for other good things, you know? So I stick with she, her. But yeah, person, human, cryptid, those sort of things are preferred over lady, woman, girl, etc. So yeah. But basically, yeah, I'm just Cozy. That's me. Doesn't work for mobile, yeah. Obi-Wan Cozy, yeah, Cozy One Kenobi. That's where we ended up landing on. But yeah, unfortunately it is. Hello, fellow locals. Yeah, hey, neighbour. Maybe one day we'll have a meet-up. We'll all be awkward as heck and just hovering around somewhere. But but I do kind of like Obi-Wan Cozy though. Hey, Norse Druid, patience, exactly. This is important. It is important to have patience, young Padawan. Up for a board game meetup? Nice. That could be fun. But he, they, and ends pronouns. Ooh. That is a neo pronoun I haven't come across before. Thank you for sharing. Use the pronouns interchangeably. Yeah, same. So she, her, they, them. Just sometimes it's a little easier, but yeah, I appreciate you sharing. Thank you so much. That's why Hulu's enthusiastic welcome yesterday is fine. Yeah, exactly. Like, I am absolutely fine with Hula just being like, hey girl, like, you know, I know that he would never say it in a negative way, and that is just the way that he is, and I love him to bits. So I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to embarrass or say anything about it and that, because I'm more than happy to have such a joyful, enthusiastic welcome from an incredible person. So I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, is End come from German? Yeah, Hula is Texan. Yep. He is indeed. He is a wonderful human being. I love him to bits. If you're listening, Hula, we love you. Only used jiu-jitsu once in anger. Wow. Me and Dad were in queue for the ATM. There was a group of lads at the machine, old lady behind them and in front of us. These lads left their cans and other rubbish at the ATM, intimidating the old lady, said leave her alone, pick up your rubbish, and be on her way. One refused and pushed me, put him in an arm bar, made him pick up the rubbish and apologise to the old lady. Yes, Stevie. Yes, sir. Might be a bit dumb. How do I apply the pronouns? Yeah. I don't know if I've heard ends before. I'm more than happy to look that up, but if you're happy to explain how this works for you, Zach, then we're more than happy to learn. I would love to learn a little bit more. Hole 368, arm bars! A man of 1,004 holes. Send him on his way to a round of applause, one from a police officer. Yeah! I love that. More Texans, yeah! Yeah, so Texas Hula, as usual, was who we raided yesterday. He is a Texan woodworker, and he is one of the sweetest humans. I love him. I love him a lot. So yeah, and he's an incredibly talented woodworker. He was making yarn bowls yesterday.